What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys the Season 8.5 RoadMap. Now, this is on Marvel Rivals on X. This is the official release of it, at least, the image of what we're going to be getting for the season and everything like that. This is going to be pretty awesome. So let's go over it, right? So, June 12th, 19th, the 26th, the 3rd, and the 10th. So, this is going to be awesome. So, the 10th of July is when Season 9 starts. Not surprising there, right? Now, when it comes to everything, so June 12th, this is everything we're getting on the 12th. New hero, Cyclops, clearly, obviously, who is going to be broken as shit. It's going to be insane, but still going to be fun to play. I feel sorry for my fellow tank mains and my healers out there. It's gonna be miserable for us out there, guys. That's why I probably has been most of that season probably playing nothing but DPS. In all honesty, this gives me a reason to at least start lording some more DPSs because I have, I think, one, and it's Punisher. Yeah. But so we're getting Cyclops, we're getting a new map, Kunlun Shenlong Arena, which is going to be like an 1818 like slugfest. Looks awesome. If you have not seen the trailer for that, go check it out on Rivals and their official page on YouTube. It looks great. Okay, we're getting new event Shenlong tournament, right, and a free Groot skin. Right, so we're getting that free Groot skin, which looks pretty good. Go check out Dill Bob's. He did a video on it. Looks pretty good. We're getting the 16 event, which is where they're bringing a whole lot of skins from the vault out so people can buy them. So your wallets are going to be screaming at y'all, right? We have new official skins. So this is pretty cool. So we're getting Scott's, or technically Cyclops' Alchemax prisoner skin, which I was kind of hoping they would do, right? Not surprising that they did this because they probably knew that people would want that for, like, the money. Like, knew that was coming. We're getting, the official actual white costume for Phoenix finally. And then a new magic skin, right? New accessories, Jean Grey plushie, and that's guaranteed going to be for, Scott. New social net, which is going to be BG area. Not surprising, kind of saw that coming, right? New events, Rivals Summer Festival 26. Right. That's going to be pretty interesting. This is probably where we're going to be able to get certain kind of summer skins for other characters. Not all of them, right? Most of those are going to be like costumes you're going to have to like buy, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these are going to be ones you can like earn. I'm curious on which ones are going to be the free ones and which ones are going to be paid ones, right? New event, Express Juice. I'm curious on what that's going to be, but it looks like that's what's going to like start the chrono tokens. Oh, not the chrono tokens, the blue units, right? Because they're giving us a daily login that will allow us to actually earn units. So like you probably will get like 100 a day, like for every login, kind of like what they did last year, if I remember correctly. Last year they did something like this, where they gave us like a daily login. You get so many units, but then the units would disappear if you didn't spend them after like the event ended, right? So this time it's different. This time, by what they said, is once you earn the units, you have the units, so you don't have to sit there and worry if you want to hold on to them for like a later time or different skins or whatever. You can. Pretty awesome, like that. And I kind of hope they implement that to adding a daily login so people can earn units, right, and chrono tokens, or at least do an event once a month, right? Once a month, like not like how they do the chrono token, chrono rush event where it's like usually twice a season. I would say once a month. Do that to the point to where people can earn up to 2,000, 2,500 units, right? Just once a month. That'd be pretty awesome. Now, we also have on the 19th new skins that are coming out. Emma Frost is going to be pretty awesome. Some people were talking about the whole like removal of her cape with her other stuff. She's at the beach. Why would she have a cape on, in my opinion? That's a little strange. They're like, oh, yeah, no cape. But yeah, new skins for a whole slew of people. Going to be awesome. Another new event for Krakoan Reels. That's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like go take pictures, kind of like how they did with the Avengers thing, where you take a picture, you get like 100 units. It's gonna be something like that, right? New emotes, Black Panther and Storm, head over heels, so that's pretty cool. So you're gonna give Black Panther and Storm a new one. Not too surprising considering like they tend to do that with like couples in the game, like how they did with, you know, Cloak and Dagger, how they did with Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, stuff like that. We're getting new skins. Finally, getting a really good one for Black Widow. I don't play Widow, but I always found it weird that like a lot of the other ladies had some pretty revealing or gooner style like outfits, but she didn't really have any. She had one, I think. Daredevil's getting some interesting skins. Like a lot of the skins are coming out. They're looking really good, really really good, right? A UTC June uplifting welcome event. Curious on what that's going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for like all the college students and everything, right? July 3rd, which I'm not surprised they did this around the almost the 4th, but this is going to be like a 4th of July kind of like thing because you see Cap in there. This is when you're going to get the Cap leotard. So many people are like, why is Cap wearing that? That's such a weird looking, swimsuit. Well, Captain America is from like, World War II era. So it kind of makes sense because that's kind of what the swimsuits were like back then, right? That's how it was. So I'm not too surprised. Lady Loki's getting a swimsuit skin. So many people, everyone's buying that one. Everyone's buying that one. White Fox is finally getting a good looking skin, other than the recolors that she had, other than her UTC one, right? So this is gonna be interesting. And then season 9. Now, I'm curious to what they're gonna be doing with season 9. You know what I mean? Like, who are they going to be releasing? I'm curious on like in which part. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the beginning of June, maybe even towards the middle, or maybe even the end. It's going to be one of these events, right, where we're going to be given a gallery card that is going to show us, because we haven't got the last one yet. It's going to show us who we're possibly getting, or I can't even say possibly who we're getting, because they always like leave little hints in the gallery cards, kind of give you an idea of who's coming, what's coming, and all that kind of stuff. That's how we knew we were getting Devil Dino and Cyclops for season 8 and 8.5, right? Because in the last gallery card there was a plushie of Devil Dino and Cyclops' sunglasses. So curious onto who we might be getting with season 9, right? I'm probably gonna call it because seeing we got a tank and a DPS in this one, right? And in the last season we got a healer and a DPS, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of like DPS, a dual DPS season. It would not surprise me, and if it does, I'm gonna be so heartbroken because it's like, where is the love for the Vanguard and for the healer mains, right? Like the strategists and Vanguards kind of like get looked over when it comes to like their move sets, how they move, it's kind of crazy. And I mean, that's kind of why you don't see very many people playing Vanguard or even Duelist, or not Duelist, Strategist, because like so many Duelists exist to where you're literally gonna get, like, I've had lobbies where it was like almost all Duelist, and this is well before Cyclops was even like mentioned. So I'm just curious on how it's gonna go. Um, but yeah, I hope they don't do a duelist freaking one for season 9. Season 10, I'm gonna call it. I'm pretty sure that's when we're gonna get Professor X, because it like Professor X season 10, Roman numeral X10 makes sense. It'd be cool if they made him the first character you got and he was a healer, right? Now, everyone would be like, how would he be a healer? He's a psychic. Wouldn't he be like a DPS? I mean, you can make him a DPS, I guess, in a way, but yeah, I can see his psychic abilities be more of like being able to like hide people or do like mass mind control. That would be like his alt, something like that. If it was season 9, I wouldn't be surprised because there was some people talking about Jubilee being a possible character. Now sometimes, excuse me, I'm fighting this stupid lung infection, but sometimes we get characters or hints at characters by like what character interactions you have. Like, I've been hearing Spider-Man characters, like, in game talk about Morbius quite a bit, right? Now, I don't think we're going to get him just yet, right? In my opinion, I think it's going to be more towards, like, October if we get Morbius, considering he's a vampire and it'd make more sense. But at the same time, whenever they released Blade last year, I think is the same time they're going to release someone like Morbius. And I can see them having Morbius be 1 to 2 characters, right? Either a healer, which would be a very interesting healer, and or a DPS. Guaranteed he's gonna be a DPS. But yeah, because we see how like it usually goes. We usually get one of each character, right? I don't think we've gotten a tank slash healer yet in one, but I've only been paying attention to like season 6 on up. Because once they released Deadpool, I've been fully invested in this game because Deadpool's my dude. Now, people can go, well, Deadpool's all 3 roles. Yes, he is. He's all 3 roles, but at the same time, still, technically, we got 2 DPSs in Season 6 and 6.5 because we got Elsa, Bloodstone, and Deadpool, right? So, maybe at some point in time, we'll get another triple role character, right? Maybe Season 9 we'll get a triple role character. Now, to who that would be, Mystique. If we ever get Mystique, right, I can see her being a triple role character mainly because of the fact that she can transform into anybody. Now, she can't mimic their powers, kind of like how like Rogue can absorb powers and mimic their power for like 1 turn, but how they would implement her would be interesting. That's also if they would or could. But it'd be cool to have Mystique. Mystique would be a cool character to have. But that's the roadmap. Sorry for the little like thought processes of possibilities when it comes to season 9 and characters. I wouldn't mind seeing a Ghost Rider character, but if they did Ghost Rider, I think they would do Ghost Rider and Morbius together in a Halloween style event. You know what I mean? But that's also varied. We'll see, right? But hopefully in season 9 we get a little bit better balancing, like true balancing when it comes to character choice, right? And not so much like, oh hey, here's a buttload of stuff for DPS characters. Like vanguards and strategists need some love. They really do. Like we need some really good characters. People can go, well, Devil Dino came out and Devil Dino was broken. No, he wasn't. Like, I mean, was he kind of hard to deal with until people found out how to deal with him? Yes. Giant dinosaur. Makes sense, right? But with the release of Cyclops, and if you've not seen his trailer for his character reveal, check it out. Holy crap. Tanking and healing is going to be abysmal in 8.5. You can guarantee it. To all my healers and my tanks out there, because I usually play either one. I play healer or tank. Like, literally. Healer pool's my dude, and then I just decimate as almost any tank. It does not matter. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this. Season 9 is going to be interesting. 8.5 is going to be interesting to say the least. But yeah, like a lot of the costumes people are happy with. They look really good. Hopefully Scott isn't as broken as he looks, but we'll see. Right? Because he looks broken, like broken. But this is the roadmap. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. Make sure you guys go check out w.gg and use my code TacticalGaming90 for 10% off. Link and all of that is in the comment section down below. Pin comment and or go to my YouTube page. It's right there. It's the link. Click the link. Use my code at checkout. 10% off for y'all. And I get a kickback. W gets miss. Win-win for everybody. That's Tactical Gaming 90. Uppercase T. Uppercase G. 90. All one word. So, catch me for the next one, guys. Hopefully, to see you in 8.5 and Season 9. I can't wait for Season 9. Or at least the last gallery card. Once the last gallery card comes out, I'm definitely going to be speculating on who we're going to get first and what they're going to be. So, keep an eye out for that one. Later, everybody.